Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So, in this session, we will discuss our color marking system for our inventory. And in our previous session, we showed you that you can create a console in which you have these three categories. So some items are okay items, some items are missing, some items are damaged. And as soon as you mark, if you want to mark some item as a missing, you got to copy the form. You got to copy it through the format painter, and you go to the respective item which you want to mark as for example, this is a missing item. So this is going to be counted, and it is showing you that you have marked it. Okay, and if you want to mark more, then you can carry on like this and do some more marking like this. Right, these are made, and that's how you do this. Where you have the valuation in the column B, in the rightmost column, then the valuation is also shown. Right. So far so good, but there is another approach. Let's do it in a different manner, because copying the format better. Why not? We have a toolbar button. We have a toolbar, and as we used to have in the older versions of Excel, there was a toolbar. Right now it's a ribbon, but there was a toolbar, and that toolbar remains always on the top. And when you want to mark something, just click on the toolbar, and that is marked. Right. So that is more effective instead of going to the particular category and pick the format and come back and think that's a cumbersome maybe. Yeah. So let's see how can we introduce a toolbar for this purpose and button, and with a click of button, when there got to be three buttons, one for each category, one for okay item, the other one marked as a item, missing item or damaged item, right? So there has to be a button. Right? So let's go back to our system in which we have the toolbar. We showed you how to create a toolbar in previous video. We will again do it again. Okay, so let's go back to our previous system in which we learned a lot of things in that how to log on, how to make a system in which as soon as you open in, so you are set to log in, and it is sets up the menu, and it sets up the toolbar, all the things. So we are invoking that system again. So we are returning to this system. So 58. Okay, so auto open procedure is going to run, and this is as usual, it is telling you that you have already opened a file. That's why the system wants to close all the extra files. Okay, so we click OK. It will close itself, and it is asking us to close this file. Okay, let's close this file. So this is the beauty of the system. That's a good, no harm in that. Let's close it. Right? As per the rule of every game has a rule. So our rule is that no other book is supposed to be open. Okay, fair enough. Now let's open this one. Yeah, this time it should open, and it will allow you to log in to the system, and you will get the toolbar, but you won't be having this file. So we will open that file, our color marking file later on. But first, let's open this file. So this is opening. Please bear with us. Okay. So it is opening. Now the login prompt is coming. Okay, this dialog box telling you to log in. Okay, we log in to the system, and it is logged in, and you have a toolbar as well. Right? So that's what we were telling you, that we will add to three buttons in it, and these will be always on the top wherever we go. So we will make this ribbon not to be collapsed all the time, just stay there. Okay, so that it stays there. Whenever you change, whenever you load any other file, so it stays there, right? Okay, now let's open the file. Now this time it is going to allow you to open the file, right? So this is the physical verification file which we are opening. Okay, we still have the toolbar, right? Although we are here, okay. So we still have the toolbar in here. Fair enough. So we add the three buttons in here. That would be customized for people that will serve the purpose for marking this. So this will save you time to go and pick this up. Whenever you say mark it as a OK item. So this color should come automatically with the click of that button. And when you say mark it as a string, as a missing, when you click a button which is meant for missing items, so this should be marked. That's it, as simple as that. And once you are finished, you go back to the console and you will find it updated. So that's a better approach to work on, right? So how to add 3 buttons? Let's add 3 buttons so that we can use them, right? Okay. Adding the 3 buttons is very simple. You have to go to the Develop tab, you go to the Visual Basic, then you go to the modules, and in the modules you have these are the modules, right? And in here you have the authenticate, you have the auto open, and that creates the toolbar, right? And because as soon as it is open, the toolbar is created, right? Yeah, this is the command button, and we see that where is the toolbar, create my toolbar, right? So let's go to this procedure. So press Control F and search it. So it is going to take you exactly where you want to go there. So this is the create toolbar. Let's add the 3 buttons. So how to add these 3 buttons? Very simple, as the other buttons have been added. So these are the face ID that gets you the new button, right? So let's add the additional button. So we go to the last of this setting, and yeah, so the last button we added was something 497. Let's add another button. For example, this preview it. This is, we added a new button, but this time instead of 497, let's write 498. Let's see what shape it comes with up. Okay, so what we do here is 498. So this is the one thing we have to do. The other thing is that we have to tell them what to do when that button is added, right? Is clicked, right? So let's enter here. So we already have 42 buttons. Okay, so let's 40. This is the 43 button, 43rd button. Control V, and this time we are going to make it 43, and the macro which we are going to have, we will say mark OK. OK marking. Yeah. OK marking. Okay. Fine. And here, what's the name would you like? Would you like to appear when you click this? You say OK marking of items. Of for of stock verification. Stock verification. Okay, this is. So let's see what happens, and this is the OK marking. Right. Has to be. It has to have some underscore, because the name of the procedure cannot have a space, right? In the description, you can have the spaces, but here you have your boundaries. OK marking. Okay. Now you have to have a procedure called OK marking. So we say OK marking. Okay. And here we say MSG box. We say, for the time being, we say OK. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to our file. This is our file. This is our menu. This is our toolbar. And we are going to execute the auto open procedure. Let's go to the auto open procedure. This is the auto open procedure. Let's execute it so that your file. So this is telling you that you already have additional file open, so you have got to close it. Okay, so fine, that's right. So it has closed it. Fair enough. So what we do is we have to before just hang on. We have to open the file again, okay, and make sure that we close this file before executing it. Okay? Fair enough, no issue. So we open it. This is our file 279. How to open this up? And before opening it, we got to close it, otherwise it will not allow us. open. So we close it. Okay. So we open it again. We open this file. This is our file. So as you can see in the toolbar, the new toolbar button has been uh, in place now. It is now appearing right, in the My Toolbar. OK marking for sale auto verification, right? So this is the button, okay? As soon as you select something, and then it is ready to mark it, right? So ready for marking, OK. Okay, so this is how we have managed to add a button. Add a button, okay? So, and now we mark it. So for marking it, it is very simple. What we do, we make a, let's record a macro. Okay, we record a macro. We click OK for OK marking. Yeah. So okay, now it is in a recording position. We go to here. We take a brush here for OK marking. We click the button in here, D10, and we do format painter, right? We double click on it, right? So that we have this. Next, we get back to our file, and here we mark it OK, right? So this is, so these are OK button. Now we stop the macro, we stop the recording, and we get back to where it has written the macro, right? It has written the macro in here. Okay, so this is the code. So we are going to write this code into, and we will adjust it, right? So we will copy it, and we will go back to our button in which we were writing it. So this was in the, this is the toolbar, and this is the OK marking button in which it was writing that ready for marking button. Okay, we will remove this unwanted message, and in the, so what will it do? It will copy paste. It will copy the range D10, okay, and it is going to copy. Yes, this is the one thing it has done. The next thing it is to do is copy the paste, right, on the current cell, right? So, and this is where it is going to, right? So the selection and paste the spatial, and that's it. Where whatever is the selection, it is going to paste it, and it will remove the cut copy mode effect, and that's it, right? So this is how it has now been uh, adjusted. The code has been adjusted, right? That's what you need to do. That's right. Okay. So let's get back to our stock sheet, right? And wherever you want to mark OK, all you need to do is bring this toolbar ready and click in here. So this 6 is should get marked OK. It got marked OK. And at the same time, you can go and say, click on, for example, 25 and click this button. This is more professional. This is more better. Instead of going there and picking the format, and then you have a button for OK marking. Okay. So now this is the homework for you to do something about. The same thing has to be done for marking missing items or damaged items, right? If you go to the console, you will find that the OK marking is now 9, right? So it is adjusting, right? Okay. So this is how it is done. And if you remove this, for example, remove this, so from 9 it should become 8. Yeah, you go and see it has become 8, right? Good. So far so good. So that's right. So in the next video we will complete the things. In the meantime, you can do the homework and see if you can do the rest of the job, means add further 2 buttons for the next procedure, like damage marking or other marking, right? Or damage marking or the missing my markings, right? So the same thing has to be done, and you can do this. And otherwise we will show you the right way of doing it. There is still a problem that if you click this button while you are in some other sheet, right? Or say in other file, and you click this button, the error will appear this one, because it is trying to find find the console sheet from which it can copy. So there's no console sheet in this. So you got to be available. Yeah, you got to be inside the file where you have the console sheet, so that this can be marked. Okay. So further validations can be done that before marking a cell, it can ensure that you are in the right sheet and in the right column where the marking can be done. So there's plenty of things where you can do that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this enhancement, and look forward to your participation in our next session, in which we will complete this job. Thank you very much for watching.